We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now is Adam Eaton, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball 1. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Adam Jones. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in, Manny Machado. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Digging in, Chris Davis. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
On the move is DeShields. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. In to score, the runner from third. In now, Jonathan Scope. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. The second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Runner at first here, one man out. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The pitch. To 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. At the plate, Joey Rickard. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Pitch on its way to Avila. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Rickard is on his way home, and a relay home, and he is in there. In now is Pedro Alvarez. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. For Avila, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Adam Eaton 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Fielder, Corey Dickerson.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in, Ronald Guzman.
First baseman, Ronald.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside.
A fastball that just misses inside. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Towards second. And now a jump throw against his body. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Here's the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no. Striding in once again, Adam Jones. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Manny Machado. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runners on first with 1 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that this side. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Rougned Odor.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Scope has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Into the box, Delino DeShields. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Delino DeShields becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Elvis Andrus is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
All right, fielder number
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just keeping him close. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now that's popped up, and Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jonathan Scope.
Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Mark Trumbo. He singled his last time up. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Trumbo will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Another payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Lifted into center field. DeShields is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Pedro Alvarez.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is. Striding in, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in, Ronald Guzman.
First baseman, Ronald.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back easily. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
In comes Rickard. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Jones shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. For him in the ball game.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Line toward right center. DeShields is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Colon ready with the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Machado awaits the 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Ready once again.
19, Chris Davis.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. DeShields going back on it at the track. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Schoop. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Mark Trumbo.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Schoop rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. So striding in, Joey Rickard. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Leading off for the Rangers. Designated hitter.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Hit slowly on the ground to second. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In the air out to right. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here it comes now to Andrus. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And that will be a base hit for Andrus. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the runner back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Adrian Beltre.
Grounded to third. Alvarez has got it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Alex Avila. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Number 40. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on its way to Avila. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he got him swinging. Alex Avila is retired to kick off the inning. Pedro Alvarez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there. 2 gone. In now is Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for singles to his credit thus far.
Corey Dickerson.
Tanner Scott enters to do the pitching in the
more. Number 57, Tanner Scott.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
No problem here. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ronald Guzman. Russ Hoskins will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So striding forward now, Adam Jones. Keone Kela is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50,
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Misses, ball two. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Skied into straightaway right. Chu giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Chris Davis. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Once again, Rougned Odor. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And here's the second generation.
Number 8.
Miguel Castro comes on now, and he'll take.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. They just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double.
All right, fielder number 17, Shin-Soo Choo. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 53, Zach Britton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shin-Soo Choo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
Number 29.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Britton pauses. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jonathan Scope. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in the wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on a fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Trumbo.
First offering on its way. Mark Trumbo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Shin-Soo Choo there to play it, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Joey Rickard. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and we'll see if they can make him pay.
Avila.
And he'll snap one over to first. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Left fielder, Corey.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Russ Hoskins. Michael Givens enters a little early.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 60, Michael Givens.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Pedro Alvarez.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Fielded by Beltran. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a line drive. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Ready once again. Adam Jones. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a Jose Leclerc enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 62.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Chu. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Manny Machado, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Hit to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Brett Nicholas. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here. Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Here's Rougned Odor.
Now batting.
Richard Blyer will come on in.
Odor. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 48, Richard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Davis has it. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Center fielder, Delino, the shield.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits. 2 of them were doubles, so he was a real factor every time he stepped to the plate.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Bundy. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Bartolo Colon. He falls to 1-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49.